It's Q&A time. So a recent question I was asked is, how do I manage leadership stress effectively? And one of the things that I've done is to strengthen my mind-body connection. What does that mean? It means that I am more aware of how I'm feeling and also like how I feel in my body. And because I have an increased awareness of that, I'm also more responsive to it. And that's helped me to manage leadership stress because I don't find myself acting out of character and out of my values because I'm slowing down and pacing myself. So I'm able to catch those moments when I actually am tired, I'm hungry, I'm exhausted, I'm furious, and I'm upset. And I can manage those better because I've strengthened my mind-body connection. I notice the sensations in my body that are letting me know I'm irritated. I'm noticing the sensations in my body that say, you need a break, you need a sip of water, which actually I am feeling parched. Strengthening my mind-body connection has helped me manage stress. Here are a few things that you can do to strengthen your own mind-body connection. The first is consider starting your day with at least 5 minutes of some type of mind-body connection. That can be doing a meditation, it could be mindfulness, it could be just stretching in the morning, right? Like just being aware of our body, but doing so while we are also mentally really focused on that stretch. We're not planning the day. I also do that with like a gratitude walk. So I'm taking a moment to move my body, but also internally just expressing gratitude. Doing that for 5 minutes actually increases your baseline for managing for stress. We all have different baselines. Regardless of what your baseline is, if you start your day with 5+ minutes, and you actually don't even need 5 minutes, doing 2 will increase it. But I like why not 5? By starting your day with that, you've moved that baseline up. So that when that stressor comes, you might have actually given yourself some good buffer space in between your baseline to deal with that in a way that, again, is still in alignment with your core values. You're not popping off because you've given yourself that capacity, that extra capacity. The second thing that I do in relationship to that mind-body connection is I build in buffer times in between my meetings. So even 5 minutes in between a meeting, even though I love the 15 to 30, but 5 minutes would give you space to, again, move, stretch, take a deep breath, do a brain dump, maybe of something that, came out of that last meeting that you just need to get out of your head. Eat a snack, drink some water, take a brisk walk. Those things, again, that increasing that mind-body connection, giving yourself 5 minutes to say, like, how am I feeling? And based on how I'm feeling, what do I need? Being responsive to those needs is going to help you manage your leadership stress effectively. And the last thing that I do is I have a trusted person that I can call to just be like, this is happening. Why is this happening? And I am also that trusted person for people. I have Marco Polos, that we pick up and we're just like, let me tell you about today. Or I'm sending a voice note through WhatsApp, or it's just picking up the phone. But do you have someone who's trusted, perhaps who's not a member of the organization you're in? It's not someone that you're leading or supervising, someone that's completely disconnected from it, but who understands who you are, what you do, why you do it, who you can just give a vent to. Now here's my thing. When I vent though, I am also going to try to leave that conversation with one thing that I can do to just bring me back to center. You know what? This meeting was frustrating. I'm really upset with this, but here's one thing I'm going to commit to. I'm going to commit to actually writing down my thoughts on this, or I'm going to commit to having a conversation with that person so that my venting is not in vain and I don't leave the venting like, okay, well now what? Because if I have that trusted person there, why not utilize that space to actually come up with one thing after I've released all of that stuff from myself? So that's what I do to manage my leadership stress, is I start by strengthening my mind-body connection. What's one thing that you do to manage leadership stress in your life? Let me know.